And here's our formula for exponential growth. Right here, right now. And the value, which we'll call Y or capital A. I like using Y. Okay, so here's the formula Y equals P times 1 plus I, which is the interest rate. Gentlemen, take a seat. Let's go. That's fine. The other ones, everybody take a seat. Come on, listen up. Sit in the chair. 1 plus I raised to the T. Okay, P is our initial deposit. So, hey, guys, I'm talking. Stop. So P is our initial deposit or our initial amount. Our interest rate is the I. And then we're going to round our answers to the nearest hundredth. This isn't really as hard as you guys think it is. I don't know. That's why students kind of make this harder than it really is. Marcus, stop it. Okay, so in number 9, they give us the variable. I'm not going to do 1 through 6. It's just 1 through 8. So number 9, they give us what the variables are. Okay, so our T is 8, our P is 500, and our I is 4%. Does everybody know how to make a percentage into a decimal? Just move the decimal over 2 places. 1, 2. So as a decimal, this is 0.04. Plug it into our formula. I have Y equals my P. My P is 500. Wyatt. My 1 plus interest. My interest is 0.04. And my T is 8. So all I have to do is plug that into a calculator. So I have 500 times 1 plus 0.04 raised to the T, which is 8, and enter. And I get 684.28. Okay, number 11. Number 11, I have my T is 12, my P is 1200, my interest, if I move the decimal over 2 places, is 0.04. So I have, now, a lot of times, and even in Algebra 2, instead of Y, they'll use the capital A. They use it down here. So if you want to start using capital A, that's fine. If you want to keep using the Y, I'm good with that. Okay, my P is 1200. Huh? Yes, 03. Why did I put 4? Sarah, sit in a chair. In a chair. I have A equals 1200. 1 plus 0.03. raised to the 12. Put that in the calculator. And I get 1201.06. See, 13 A equals my principal 3,000 times 1 to the 6% is 0.06, and my T is 7. So I have 3,000 raised to the 1 plus 0.06 raised to the 7th. I get 4510. Which one? What did I screw it up? Oh, yep, I see it. This should be 12, right? 1710. Guys, last time I'm telling you, knock it off. Sarah, sit in the chair. I'm getting 1710.91. All right, compound interest. That's because it's been hard to hear me. Oh, I made a mistake. I put 0.03 for my, I put in 0.03 instead of 12. So the answer is 1710.91. Okay, compound interest. Whenever you see the word compound, we have a new formula for that. Okay, we have A equals P times the quantity 1 plus R divided by N raised to the NT. Now, okay, we added a variable N. Okay, this N is the number of times of interest compounded each year. Here's a principal. R is the rate. And N is the number of times it's compounded per year. And T is a time scale. All right, examples. Quiet down. What? I'm not talking about the test right now. 1,000 is our initial amount. That's the P. 4.5% is our rate. Compounded annually for 5 years. So compounded annually, that's our new variable, the end. Okay. What's our N equal if we do it annually? 1. Okay, annual means 1. 5 years is our T. Okay, let's plug it into our formula. Well, it's a Y. It's just like Y, just standing for it, okay? So I have my principal, 1,000. Guys, quiet down. 1 plus my rate, which is 0.045, divided by my N, which is 1, raised to the N, which is 1, times T, which is 5. So there's a lot going on with compounded interest. Okay, let's plug it in our calculators. 1,000 times 1 plus 0.045 divided by 1, raised to the parentheses 1 times 5. Hit enter. I get 1246.18. What's that? Yeah, it has to be in parentheses. Okay, let's do 13. My initial amount, P, is 10,000. My rate is 7.7%. Move the decimal over to the left 2 places. I get 0.077. Compounded monthly, that's my N. How many months in a year? And my T, 3 years. Okay, so my A or Y equals 10,000 times 1 plus my R, 0.077, divided by my N, which is 12, raised to my N, which is 12, times T, which is 3. It is. It is complicated. That's why you're going to have to practice on your homework for it. Okay, 10,000 times 1 plus 0.077 divided by 12. We're going to raise it to the 12 times 3. We get 12,589.30. You've missed a decimal, possibly 0.77 instead of 0.077. You put 10,000? Put 1,000, right? Okay, 15. The Garcias have 12,000 in a savings account. That's our P. The bank pays R is 3.5%. So my rate is 0.035. Compounded monthly, my N is 12 months in a year. Find the balance in 3 years, so my T equals 3. So A or Y equals principal times 1 plus my rate, 0.035, divided by my n is 12, raised to the n times t is 3. Okay, put this in our calculators. 1 plus 0.035 divided by 12, raised to the 12 times, oh, got my parenthesis, 12 times 3, 13, yep, 13,326.49. No, we are not doing 15, which means you're not going to do 16. We're not going to do 17 either. We should do some decays. Okay, decay is just instead of plus R, we're going to use minus R. And they just want us to use our growth or decay. This is called the growth factor. And this is called our decay factor. And the only difference is with growth, we have a plus sign, decay, we have a minus. So let's just do a couple of these. Let's see. 7% increase. Well, that's a growth. So that would be 1 plus our rate, which is 0.07. So our growth factor is 1.07. Let's do a decrease. Let's do number 23. I have a decrease, so I have 1 minus my rate, 0.20. So I have an 80 or 1 minus a 0.8, 80% decrease. Okay. You can leave it as a decimal. I'm all right with that. Well, it's, yeah, you could put 80%, but I don't care. Either one's okay. Let's do one of these. Yeah, 25. Let's see. There's no compound word in here. So we're just going to use the simple interest, right? There's no compound wording in here. So we're just going to use A equals P times 1. Let's see, it increases plus I or R. I like R raised to the T. Okay. Each one of these is our T. So 1 year, T equal 1. 3 years, T equal 3. And the last year, T equal 6. Oh, here's the place that where we're supposed to put the Y equals P times 1 plus R raised to the T. We're doing the same thing in algebra 2, and these are the variables we're using, so we have to figure it. Yeah. Okay, so I have Y equals or A equals P population of 450,000 times 1 plus our rate, which is 0.025, raised to the t, which is 1. Yep, for each one of the t's. Yep. $46, $461, $250. Then for t equal 3, so the only difference is just changing this 1 to a 3. Everything else stays the same, right? Now, I don't know if your calculator lets you do it, but you can, on this one, you can copy formula and just change that 1 to a 3 and enter. Not sure if your calculators do it. Does it work on yours? And then t equals 6, you're just changing the t to a 6. I get 521. 862.04. All right, so let's wow, there's a lot of problems. Let's do the even for practice work.